Alright, welcome to the apocalypse. My name is Alex Taboo, and right now I'm in downtown Milwaukee. I'm actually just looking for a location. I'm kind of scouting for a location to shoot a music video. It's not really a music video. It's a little something simpler. Like, I'm just working with an artist I know, and hopefully we'll be able to I don't want my mask to blow away. We'll be able to create something, and it'll be kind of a building block. It'll be kind of a stepping stone. And honestly, I think one of the biggest mistakes that I made was choosing an artist that I respect so much for kind of a practice run, because the tracks that he suggested that we shoot they're all kind of crazy good, and it's I feel like I kind of just wanted a one-off verse where it's just we can just shoot the verse and then just kind of be okay, we're not gonna do any big storytelling or anything like that. I just want kind of a basic visual, and I don't think he has one-off verses like that. I mean, I feel like it's just with him, it's just I'm dope all the time. It's not I wasn't really feeling this one. No, they're all nuts. So I am excited to actually get this shot, and I'm gonna try and go above my own expectations. But right now, I mean, first things first, I have to find a place to actually film this. So I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting thing. The song that I'm thinking about going with is kind of the sound of it is kind of regal, and I don't know if that makes sense to you, to say that it's to call it regal, but yeah, it is. I don't know, and it's just it's got so much character, so it's I kind of don't want to have him just sitting there and rapping in an empty room or anything like that. I don't want to make something boring out of such a dope song. So I don't know, I'm just checking out locations downtown, and downtown Milwaukee is pretty beautiful, pretty regal, so I think that might be able to live up to the tone of the song. Okay, so one idea that I do find kind of exciting is using one of the stations from The Hop, as you saw in a previous video of mine, probably my most viewed video. Thanks, guys. And I don't know, I always like the look of the city streets, and I think it's a pretty good view here. Let me try and get you a better view of the city. I mean, there are lots of lights and things like that. I'm hoping to do this in the evening, kind of blue hour after sunset. So hopefully the lights will be a lot more punchy at that point. And I mean, we have enough room to bring a light out and actually light the couch instead of having a silhouette rapping to you. So yeah, I think this might definitely be a contender. I'm gonna keep looking around though. So yeah, let's see what all we can find. Alright guys, let's just take a moment to send a shout out to someone, or a business actually, not a person and a business. This is, if you can see behind me, you can't because my exposure is too high. Let me drop that. City.net Cafe. Let me not cut them out of the frame. That is actually a cafe that is owned and operated by a gentleman named Sam Belton, who actually was my music teacher in middle school. It is, and this is a business you should support because it is a local business, it's a black-owned business, and it's a roastery. And I don't think we have too many black-owned coffee roasteries, even though coffee is an African thing. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, coffee is from Ethiopia. So definitely support, stop downtown, support. It's a prime location, downtown Milwaukee. It is beautiful. This is where you want to be. All right. Anyways, let's get back to the scouting for locations. I got one more in mind. There was one that I had planned, and I thought there was this big marquee of lights, and apparently there is not. There's just a sign, so I think they might have changed that. But I think there is an alternative. Now, I was also thinking about using an alleyway, because I don't know, I feel like there's something just inherently grimy about alleyways. However, I mean, this doesn't necessarily match the artist, because he's more of an artist than I'm a thug who raps. No, this dude can actually spit. So I'm just kind of considering all the possibilities. I do like it. I mean, looking down an alleyway, you get a lot of leading lines, and also one of the things that I really love about sort of like this, it kind of gives us like a big city feel, even though like Milwaukee's very much like a small city. But I mean, you get, I don't know if you can see this up here, you get this really good building and you get a fire escape. And I think fire escapes are one of those like kind of earmarks of a bigger city that Milwaukee has, but it's like only in certain places. It's almost like, well, if you live in a small house, we'll let you burn. Yeah, you don't need a fire escape for small houses for like 1 or 2 stories. Like I hope you know that. I think that might do it for us. So yeah, here we go.